Kasia kumo dejeri monene na motugi Iria vera neire na maro manafi Ate ni ukagarura mesiria Magoro ciothe matuike meru
Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu.
Nenda kugeithia muno muroreri wa Bidii TV ari rucini rwega ni ngetwo Murage wa Kigoco. Neno ni tabarira iria tukoretwo twetereire kwa ihinda iraihu muno etagwo Bidii Breakfast. Haha tuthikoragwo tukiaririria maundu matiganite, maundu maingi, maundu moteti, maundu ma micii, maundu ma biashara, maundu ma relationships na maundu maingi turikoragwo tukiaririria o haha thiini wa Bidii Breakfast. Na ndirikoragwo ndinyika, turikoragwo na kairitu keho uguo, kairitu gakuhi, kairitu ga keru getagwo Nyox. wa njogu na nĩ ngwendaga kũgeithie nigetha kuma hau tuthie na mbere. Karibu sana Nyox wa Njogus.
Thank you Murage.
Na ndiũĩ ũrĩa weekend yaku ĩrahanaga tondu twĩrĩgaine o Friday. Ni Friday kana Saturday?
Twĩrĩgaine Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. Okay, diga.
Gĩgũtiga. Saturday gĩthira. Ira turari kanitha-inĩ harĩa deliverance. Turathomo wega kurari Father's Day.
Right. By
turasherekea.
Urauga kurari Father's Day. Na nginya ona ndonaniwizira Father's Day.
Rĩu ndirekire ũguo ndirona nĩ hatũmĩtwo Father's Day group-inĩ
ya Bidii.
Ya Bidii.
Uratua acio niwe.
Rĩu to nĩ mwakĩrwo rĩ tukĩmwĩre twĩ hamwe no ngwĩciria nĩ ũragĩire na happy Father's Day.
Njega ona korwo mũndũ ũrĩa ũranjĩrire wa mbere Father's Day nĩ mũndũ na itangĩ expect ajĩre arĩa mabati kũnjĩra
matirakwĩrĩte.
Ai afana
kwĩragwo atĩrĩrĩ ira turarĩ na my dad agĩthĩke mũno harĩ erĩ na aranjĩra atĩrĩrĩ atĩ Father's Day ndĩkagĩrĩrwo mũno ta Mother's Day. Nĩ ũhoro wa ma
nĩguo na nini ndirarigwo atĩrĩrĩ nĩkĩ mũtũragia andũ aya tondu rĩu atumia ya Mother's Day anga nĩ ndugũrĩrwo anga nĩ ndwarwo out anga rĩu nĩkĩ mũtũhũthagia ũguo.
Rĩu rĩ ndiũĩ ndingĩhota kwĩrethera no nĩtũkoragwo tũmwendete no amenya na inyuĩ nĩ harĩa mũkoragwo mũtarĩ emotion. Atumia nĩ marĩ emotions nyingĩ. Rĩu wathi kwĩra tarĩngĩ mũthuri happy Father's Day nĩ sawa ni uria bururi umutindikite
rĩu koguo geithia mwĩroreri ukimwĩra ũrĩa wĩtagwo tuthii na mbere.
Mwĩroreri wa Bidii TV ndakugeithia rũcinĩ rwa mũthĩ ngehoka nĩ warahokire na thayo na karibu sana thĩinĩ wa Bidii Breakfast. Tũrĩkoragwo nawe o mũthenya kuma thaa 1 nginya thaa 4 cia mũthenya na tũrĩkoragwo na Mũrage wa Kĩgoco na karibu sana. Turiaragĩrĩria maũndũ maingĩ megiĩ o ta ũrĩa kwĩra ũteti, biacara, family, maũndũ mau mothe tũrĩkoragwo tũkĩarĩrĩria hamwe nawe. Na ũmũthĩ ũngĩenda gũtwarĩria namba citũ cia SMS nĩ 0745 921 904 0745 921 904. Ningĩ no ũthi mwena wa Facebook twĩ live page citũ nĩ Bidii TV kana page ya Mũrage wa Kĩgoco na page ya Nyox wa Njogu. Mũrage.
Yes.
Ũmũthĩ
ngwenda atĩrĩrĩ tondu ũmũthĩ nĩguo mũthenya ũrĩa tũrambĩrĩria breakfast ĩno itũ. Ngwenda tũtongorio nĩ kiugo kĩa Ngai tondu andũ arĩa matatongoragio nĩ kiugo kĩa Ngai matithiaga kũraihu. So no nyende kwĩra mwĩroreri ahingũrie Biblia thĩinĩ wa Mathayo 6 na nĩ gũtũthomera Nyox nĩgetha tũtongorio nĩ kiugo tondu kiugo nĩ muoyo
nĩguo
na nĩ mwĩhoko nĩgetha tũhe mũndũ wĩ hau mwĩhoko rĩngĩ mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ nĩ akuĩte ngoro.
Ningĩ mũthenya ũyũ wa ũmũthĩ nĩ wa Monday.
Nĩ wa ũmũthĩ andũ mena mahangova.
Nĩ mahangova ma weekend rĩu twenda tũgacokereria.
Tuthomere Mathayo 6.
Sawa. Mathayo 6 kamuhari ka 25 ĩrauga atĩrĩrĩ nĩ ũndũ ũcio rĩ ngũmwĩra atĩrĩrĩ tigagai gũtangĩkĩra mĩoyo yanyu o kĩrĩa mũrĩrĩaga kana o kĩrĩa mũrĩnyuaga.
Nĩ ũndũ ũcio ngũmwĩra atĩrĩrĩ tigagai gũtangĩkĩra o mĩoyo yanyu nĩ tondũ wa kĩrĩa mũrĩrĩaga kana kũrĩa mũrĩnyuaga. Maandĩko mau maragĩrĩria ũhoro wa rĩrĩ ithuĩ nĩ twendete mũno gwĩtangĩkĩra. Ndiĩ kana nĩ gwĩtangĩkĩra nĩ kuga atĩa? Gwĩtangĩkĩra nĩ ta ũrĩa mũndũ akoragwo e mũrwaru ũgateng'erio kwĩ ndagĩtarĩ ũgatangĩkĩrwo na ihenya ũkoywo na ihenya ũgekĩrwo tũmaũndũ na ihenya. Ũrona rĩrĩa tugaga atĩrĩ nĩ aratangĩkĩirwo kũu thibitarĩ ĩyo wega na ihenya aratwarwo mĩrukĩ-inĩ arekwo maũndũ marĩa mangĩ kũu nĩkuo gũtangĩkĩra. Rĩu namo maandĩko makoiga atĩrĩrĩ tigagai gwĩtangĩkĩra o inyuĩ ene kĩrĩa mũrĩrĩaga na kiria muri nyuaga. So mandiko mau marageria gutweherania na mwiri. Gukwira atiriri, tigaga o gutangikira mwiri ucio waku. Tigaga o kwenda maundu ma mwiri. O kiria uririaga na kiria urinyuaga ri. Yani ugatengerania muno na irio.
Kana ukaga rucini ugeciria ati hwaini ri.
Ine tiga gutengerania muno na irio. Tiga gutengerania muno na mwiri. Tiga gutengerania muno na cai na kiria urinyuaga. Tondu mandiko marauga atiriri, tigagai. Gwika atia?
Gutangikira mioyo yanyu. O kiria muririaga kana o kiria murinyuaga.
Riu ithuĩ twikaga uguo. Oguo nikio turakanio. Tutige gwika atia?
Gutangikira ngoro. Ona kana mutangikire mĩĩrĩ yanyu o kiria murihumbaga.
Ona tutige gwitangikira o kiria turihumbaga. Riu uria wonaga mundu athiete na guku uria ngwiraga tugere haha. Tugere haha. O tugietha nguo cia kwihumba. Ati wona kindu kauga reke ngure. Witangikagira we mwene. Uthinikaga ngoro ni undu wa irio. Ni undu wa kindu gya kunyua na ni undu wa nguo. Urona ugakora atiriri ni turathumbuka muno ni maundu macio. Tugathumbuka ati utari na gakuo keru nyox.
Ni peer pressure.
Wena nginya depression. Ugauragira muthe njogu kumwiraga ai muthe nie ndinguhingirwo nyumba. No itherire sense ti nyumba urenda kuhingirwo. Urenda tubeca tu ugure na tuo. Yani ni uratangika muno. Ndikani uranyita kiugo kiu. Nona gutangika. Gutangika ni ta kuga ndurahuruka. Nduri na thayu wi haria uguo ni urathumbuka. Andu ingi niguo magomana ati muhuro uyu wa riua. Uri wona nginya andu angi mukoragwo nao mugatindania. Kuva kiroko ginya mathaa mangi thaa 7 na 8 mugathindania waramenya uria ndirenda kuga
ndrave ahe mundu uracemwo ndikumwonera giikaro giki
mugathindania wega. No haria mundu ucio arihunira ati uthie mukawa uguo ugure irio arie ni muorano. Akwiraga nie no tuonane.
Riu hindi iyo aratwarana nawe ni gutangika ngoro.
Aratangika ngoro. Aria ngoro ekaigana. Ahuna. Wona yani riria mwinake ri ni gwithinia arethinia ni uria ena ngoro ni tangikire muno. Nona ngoro yake ni ndangiku muno ni kiria kuria na kiria rihumba. No tondu thina uria ko muingi muno ni wanda. No ahuna. Mundu ucio ahuna. Kadenge niguo ikaga.
Ngukioka kiugo kio mothe nikiramukinyia.
Kadenge niguo ikaga ati riu ri mwinayo haha. Na mwinayo ri ihutu ni njega muno. Ni mwe onake mwega wa mutuma haria ihenya. Wa mwira tuthio no guo munene wakwa. Nona haria urithie mukawa uguo ugure irio. Arie ahune. Ndagika iyo wengi uguo anyua mai thimu. Murage. Ndureke ni tukuonana he mundu uranjita. Na mwatindanaga kindu mathaa 4 kana mau. No haria hunira ni gutangika
ngoro.
Ni urona are mundu ucio aikuragia aratangika ngoro akoria ati ndihuna thaa cigana. Ndinyua thaa cigana. Njoke njomoke.
Riu ri hau hangi haruga atiriri kai muoyo utakirite irio ona kana mwiri ugakira nguo. Tarora inyoni cia rĩera-inĩ ati itihandaga kana ikagetha kana igaita makumbi.
Tarora tabono kinye hau ati muoyo ni wa bata gukira nguo
cia mwiri.
Uguo urageria kwirwo muoyo waku ni wa bata muno kuri nguo icio wihumbite. So ona ungiikara njaga muoyo ni wa bata. tondu wokire ndirauga muthie njaga ona ungiikara njaga ona ungiakwihumba wega uguo wihumbite na ndinakwira we smart ikirite office ona ungiikara utari smart urerwo muoyo ni wa bata no wokire guku na nguo na mundu akainuka atari kindu so muoyo ni wa bata gukira nguo na nacio
ate kai muoyo ukirite irio muoyo niguo ukirite irio na guo mwiri ugakira nguo
mwiri ugakira nguo cia kwihumba so mwiri ni ukirite nguo cia kwihumba so to nginya wikare na nguo ati niguo korwo wi muoyo aca no wihumbe makonia ni urona no ikare wi sawa wi na muoyo igacoka kauga atiriri hau kianda na githi nyoni
tarorai nyoni cia riera-ini
taigua uri urerwo urore urore kanyoni no ngitindania na kanyoni urore ufuate kanyoni uguo no witikie maandiko mau tondu kanyoni kau gatirimaga gatihandaga gatitaga makumbi
no ni kariaga akahuna
nona so ithuĩ twĩtangaga nĩkĩ tondu kanyoni kaumaga okĩraga tene ta rĩu tũnyoni-inĩ ngĩgũ mũno gĩũka nĩguo churu 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 nĩgetha gakore kĩnyoni kĩhotirwo nĩ kĩgunyũ kĩhotirwo nĩ heho kĩagwa karĩ nĩũrona rĩu ta wĩyũrie atĩrĩrĩ we watinda ũgĩthumbũka mũthenya mũgima nyoks ũkĩhũragĩra andũ thimũ ugikaga maundu maria riu ta riu rucinĩ ruru he mundu utari na gĩa kũrĩa
nima
na gĩa kũnyua na rĩngĩ nĩ aratwĩrorera aikarĩte hau rĩu atangĩkire ngoro
yarigwo nĩ nakũ nĩ nakũ
yararigwo atĩrĩrĩ
aroreirero
ikai ndarumire Ngai nona no gwenda kũmwĩra atĩrĩrĩ we nĩ wa we mwĩroreri ũratwĩrorera hau na ndũrĩ gĩa kũrĩa gwata gĩa kũnyua we wĩ wa bata kuri nyoni cia riera-ini ndugatangike ngoro tondu ni wihokete Ngai kanyoni gatiremaga no we ni urimaga we nduhandaga in fact ona no wikare hau nyoks na wone Ngai akurehera
na tumaga mundu kai Elija aikarite handu arehagirwo irio ni mahuru
na to irio
nginya mai
nyama
na to irio by the way to irio ni
nyama kana wanyita so ithuĩ nĩ ithuĩ twĩtangaga mũno tugetanga tugethumbũra nĩgetha woneke atĩ tora no in the real sense nĩ atĩrĩrĩ Ngai nĩwe wĩna kiugo gĩaku kĩa mũico na Ngai nĩwe ũtũmaga irio ciũke metha-inĩ tiwe ona ti kĩo gĩaku ona ũngĩrutanĩria Ngai atakũhe ndũngĩkorwo nacio ũgũthumbũka ngoro maandĩko maratũrekereria makauga
tarorai nyoni cia rĩera-inĩ atĩ itihandaga kana ikagetha kana igaita makũmbĩ na ithe wanyu wĩ igũrũ rĩ nĩ aciheaga irio githĩ inyuĩ mũtikĩrĩ bata mũnene kũrĩ irio icio kũrĩ cio
ndona ithuĩ tũrĩ a bata gũkĩra nyoni cia rĩera-inĩ so mwĩroreri tiga gũthumbũka ngoro tiga gũthumbũka meciria mwĩrĩ nĩ wa bata kũrĩ nguo cia kwĩhumba ũguo we ndũrĩmaga we nĩ ũrĩmaga we nĩ wĩkaga atĩ ũngĩ nyoks
biacara-inĩ nĩ ahingũrire na ndaramenya atĩrĩrĩ ũmũthĩ nĩ ekwendia kĩndũ
ũbatiĩ gũkorwo na mwĩhoko na kĩrĩgĩrĩro tandũ wa mũkawa mundu wa mukawa hinguraga mukawa akaruga irio cia mabeca maingĩ agaikara hau
etereire andu moke kuria
etereire ndathumbũka ngoro aca
nĩamenyaga
wega atĩ no kũrĩga atĩa andũ no marĩũka na magũre na gũkagũrwo na gũkarĩo so niĩ ngĩenda kwĩra mwĩroreri rũcinĩ rwa ũmũthĩ atige gũtangĩka ngoro nĩ ehokete Ngai Ngai aheaga tũnyoni twa rĩera-inĩ irio na tũtirĩmaga na tũtihandaga nĩ ũrona na tũtigethaga ona kanua nĩ tũkĩrĩ nĩ tũrĩ nginya thimũ ngwĩra mũndũ jikia kĩndũ ona hakiri tũtirĩ ona hakiri tũtirĩ no nĩ gakona hakiri ya gũthi gwetha gakarora ũguo gagecira na no njũkĩre tene kaga gũkĩra tene gagũkora maũndũ mako nĩ mahĩtanire tondũ tũnyoni tũrĩa tũngĩ nĩ tũrĩire kĩraingĩra mwĩroreri nĩ atĩrĩrĩ agokĩra tene agathiĩ mĩhang'o no atige gũthumbũka tondũ Ngai ena mũbango mwega igũrũ wa mũtũrĩre wake. Yes, rĩu
rĩ ngwĩciria kiugo nĩ kĩega biũ ũmũthĩ wiki ĩyo yothe rĩ nĩtũgũkorwo na mwĩhoko kana atĩa mwĩroreri
na ndũgatangĩke ngoro nawe nĩ wĩhokete Mwathani.
Rĩu rĩ
yes
maũndũ nĩ maingĩ marakĩhanĩkire wiki ĩrarĩ ho
maingĩ biũ
maingĩ
budget nĩ ĩrathomirwo
kwĩna kĩndũ kĩratanga andũ mĩtwe mũno kĩretwo
finance bill rĩ ndũrĩ na mũgeni twĩna mũgeni ageni maroka marĩrĩrie ũhoro ũcio wa finance bill
na budget
no nĩ ndĩronire atĩrĩrĩ na ageni acio nĩ megũka gũtwĩra nĩ ndĩronire finance bill nĩ yagũithio kuma gĩcunjĩ gĩa 3 nginya 1.5 nĩguo nĩkĩ ndĩrona nyamũ ĩyo ta magũthiĩ ũguo yeherio kana ambunge mamĩgũithie
aca harĩa ũhoro ũrĩ nĩ rĩrĩ 3% ĩno rĩ kũringana na understanding yakwa 3% ĩno yarĩ fund wa mbere nĩ fund kwĩna difference ya fund na difference ya tax
ta ndarĩria hau
tondũ fund rĩ fund ina claim fund ni ta savings plan nĩũrona rĩu 3% ĩno rĩ nĩ fund irarĩ fund nĩũrona nĩkĩo mũreragwo nĩ mũkũneo mbia after a certain period of time
tũcokerio mbeca
mũcokerio mbia icio no nona 1.5 ĩno nĩ tax
1.5 nĩ tax
na tax ni mandatory fund no ithie mwiyenderi nyorona arafu rĩu 3% rĩ irarehagwo kĩrĩa basic salary rĩu wakĩrutwo tax icio ingĩ rĩu kĩrĩa gĩatigara rĩ nĩkĩo kũrutĩrwo 3% no 1.5 ĩno rĩ nĩ ya gross salary mushara wĩ wothe ũtarutĩtwo tax wĩ wothe wĩna 200,000 mushara ũcio nĩguo ũkũheo 1.5 koguo ndirona ngũrani yakwa niĩ
ũguo hatirĩ tofauti ya 1.5 na 3%.
Niĩ hakwa ndirona ngũrani
nĩ harĩa ũgathondekerwo mwena ũyũ ũgĩkinya mwena ũyũ ningĩ ũgategwo
niĩ hakwa rĩkwo ndĩrona kana
no tondũ twĩna ataaramu maroka rĩ
nĩ megũtwerethera ũhoro ũcio matwĩre atĩrĩrĩ kana ũguo ndĩrauga nĩ ma kana kũrathiĩ atĩ no kĩrĩa he andũ maragunĩkire mũno thĩinĩ wa budget
arĩkũ
mwena wa education for example nĩ maraheirwo almost nuthu ya budget to nĩ maraheirwo kĩndũ 3. Maraheirwo 3.7 trillion maraheirwo 316 billion
316 billion nĩyo nguga 3.6 nĩ 3.16
billion
na nĩ mbeca nyingĩ
rĩu ũkona hau nĩ ta nuthu na ngũgĩciria arimũ nĩ makenete mũno nĩ ũhoro ũyũ
no nĩ ona magĩkenaga nĩ mararegana na finance bill
na twĩna mũgeni ũgũka atwĩre atĩ arimũ nĩkĩ mararegana ũguo na finance bill na kũringana na budget nĩ tao magĩkuĩte
nĩo makuĩte no na makuĩte yothe rĩ atakĩrĩ mũcara wao kana nĩ meguongererwo
mũcara ndigwĩciria mũcara nĩ ũrongererwo no nĩ maragunĩka arimũ nĩ mekwandĩkwo nĩ megũkĩgĩa mbia cia kĩrĩa cia feeding guku kurerwo a head teacher matire na kiria na irio cia kuhe ciana mwena ucio ni maroretwo
budget ino ri ngurie nyox ri wajikweha mwana hasura
hasura wira wake anga hali arire no kurengwa ararengwo
ki
tondu rikegwire kaundu ndironire interesting ni ati small businesses eto biashara tunini ni turarengwo tax ya 3% turnover tax turnover ni kumaanisha atiriri musha kiria yothe gia thukumu ni biashara iyo yakinyia milioni 1 mwaka mugima ni ukuruta igoti ria 3% na gutira makania kana ni profit kana niki ni loss
hindi yo ri
uri hau kona atiriri nyingi nona ni maraka mumwe na maguta maguta na momongerekete gutire mundu
magutho 16%
ati menda bore uri hasra ri kwiciria ni haria tureragwo twenyihie riu ni
no riu ri nguri atiriri nyox hindi yo onorero 1 million ri that means ona ni rutete taithi
asha irerwo gross income gross income ya riri ya mushara wothe iria ciothe uthukumite mwaka ucio mugima ciakinya milioni 1 ni urarengwo tax yake
ya 3%. No riu nguri atiriri ni mahacura maigana mangikinyia 1 million
economy no haria turiri ndiwe muno tondu mama mboga ri kwario mama mboga ndikona ate gukinyia milioni iyo imwe
tondu ayona ona ni mwene no nginyi
ni gukuringana na biashara ni gukuringana na biashara iri uraruta tu no wakinyia no menya ki hasra nake ri onaga gukinyia 1 milioni ri nake ni arata kusumwa enoke ni ararengwo taringi housing tu yogo bei ya indo ni thiete iguru fio nuno na bei ya maguta ya thi iguru ri indo ciothe ni iramaanisha ni
ikuhaica ri no ndiraiguire atiriri mutongoria wa bururi araugire atiriri rucio ruru rurakia niguo MPs marathi bunge mahitukie kana magoithie so budget ino turariririe uhoro wayo ri ti hitukie ni matanya ndiraiguire ni matanya ma budget so tugweterera rucio tweterere rucio tuone kana mekuhitukia na turirikanie mwiroreri ati muthenya wa umuthi twina ageni na mugeni uria ugukorwe wa mbere ni women rep wa Nati Nati ni kiama kia rutani etagwo Miri Miano na ndirona ni arikitie gukinya thiini wa studios citu na mugukorwo nake
tugukorwo nake
mwariririe muno uhoro wa arimu na wauga mahetwo 316 billion ni gucokeria kiuria kiu atiriri 316 billion ni inclusive mishara yao kana ni maundu ma
ni hoturenda tumenye tondu riri
na ndukariganirwo kumuria atiriri tondu ndigugikorwo haha kana ara support finance bill tumenye kana ni areka atia kana arame support niki kana araga kumi support niki uririkane ni ukumuria kiuria kiu mwiroreri ngwiciria ni tuthiete wega na ni ndirona na mathaa maitu ni mega tukwamba guikiria wona twaikiria ni tugucokereria na mugeni witu niwe women rep wa Nat thiini wa Laikipia County niwe Miri Miano na ni gukorwo ukimuria ciuria itiganite ugutwandikira ndomereri nguhi kuri namba itu ya SMS niyo 0745 921 904 ona turi kuria kwa Facebook thiini wa Bidii TV official ona kuo no utwaririe na nigetha tukorwo tugithie na mbere uria kwagirire githaa gya keri kana ituruka rya keri ni nani ni ngucoka oho nigetha ngorwo ngikurehera muheshimiwa Wallace wa Kariuki uria nake guka tuthathaure muno maundu ma budget tumenye uhoro wa hasura uria arateithika tumenye finance bill ino ya 2023 irahutia mwananchi wa kawaida na njira iriku. Ikara mitambo-ini nitugucokereria ni njitagwo Murage wa Kigoco
na ningetwo Nyox wa Njogu nituracokereria.
Ino ni breakfast ya Bidii TV.
Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu. Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu. Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu. Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu.
Bidii TV ino ni tafarira ya ugima wa mwiri ni ngitagwo Murage wa Kigoco. Muthenya wa muthi ndakurehera Rino Nurse ni ndagitari wa higo.
Kwa majina ninaitwa Mary Jebet. Figo zetu zinakwanga kiungo muhimu sana katika miili zetu na watu wengi sana wajui figo zao ziko wapi.
Mimi nasema ziko kwa tumbo. Iko
kwa mgongo, katikati ya utu wa mgongo. Yes, hapa niomba nionyeshe hapa. Na siko mbili. Figo haina matibabu.
Ala?
Yes.
Ukigojeka umegojeka.
Ukipata shida ya figo ni hivyo. Kitu yenye tunapenda sana kuhimiza ni kwamba tuzuie. Wale ambao wamepata shida ya figo, tunakuja kupunguza zile dalili zile zinawapeleka kuwasen. So wakati huo wanakuja kwa kitu inaitwa dialysis. Na dialysis ni gharama sana. Mimi wagonjwa session moja ambayo inachukua masaa 4 iko na gharama ya 9,500. Na mgonjwa anakuja mara 2 kwa wiki kwa hiyo dialysis kwa sababu kama ako Joy sisi tunakuja
kwa wiki, that means it is
19,000 kwa mwezi ni 76,000 Kenya shillings.
Nataka kusema tukunywe maji
kabisa wakati huu ambao tuko salama na tunahitajika kukunywa maji. Kila mtu asubuhi aliamka, kitu ya kwanza ni kuangalia kigooco, angalia kama ako na kambuzi, kama ni ng'ombe hakikisha ameachilia maji na kuku sana. Lakini sisi
kwa wakati mwingine mimi naenda kwa choo napata nimekojoa mkojo umekaa yero. Mara mingine naona si yero sana. Mtu anafaa kujua namna gani ama ako sawa, figo zake ziko sawa, anaweza juaje?
Kwa kawaida mkojo ya mtu si clear kama maji kabisa. Ukiwa hujakunywa maji ya kutosha, kwa mfano niko na maji hapa hivi, so ukiona mkojo yako iko hivi, wewe uko sawa. Iko sawa.
Wewe ndigwiciria ni urona ati maya unyuite me sawa maya. Hii si clear sana, lakini inaonekana kama
iko clear. Kwa maji ya daktari iko clear.
So ukikunywa maji ukojoe mkojo unakaa hivi, wewe
uko sawa. Umekunywa maji. Kwa mtu mwenye hajakunywa maji naomba unishikie. Hii ni kidogo. Hii ni kumaanisha kama angeongeza maji kukunywa itaendelea kuongeza, itakuwa diluted kwa sababu amekunywa maji. Kwa mfano kama naongeza maji hapa, hii mkojo itakuwa dilute kwa sababu mwili imepata kitu ya kudilute ile waste yenye ilikuwa mingi.
Mwiroreri gwiciria ni urerorera maundu maya na ni urona wega ati uyu ni anyuite mai noyo ndanyuite mai na ni waigua uyu wangenyua mai maya maihure ta maya mathugumo make makuhana o ihoya riakwa ni thi na mbere na kunyua mai ginya mai mathugumo maku wone ni mahana oguo. Ino ni tabarira ya ugima wa mwiri na iri gukinyagira o muthenya wa Tuesday niguo muthenya wa keri thinacara cia hwaini ginya thaa 1 cia utuku. Urirehagirwo ni Murage wa Kigoco na turikoragwo na ndagitari a mithemba yothe guku kwa Bidii TV. Thank you so much. Ngai arokurathima. We mwega
Gonyite ugeni rĩngĩ thĩinĩ wa mitambo ya Bidii TV na nĩ ngatho cia mwanya nĩ kunyitanĩra na ithuĩ o rĩngĩ na umuthi twakwĩra twĩna mũgeni thĩinĩ wa studio citũ na tũgũkorwo tũkĩarĩrĩria ũhoro wa finance bill ũrĩa ĩra affect arimũ ona ũndũ ũmwe na budget na Ungĩkorwo wĩna kĩũria no twandĩkĩre SMS namba citũ nĩ 0745 921904 0745 921904. Ningĩ no ũthiĩ mwena wa Facebook kũrĩa twĩ live page-inĩ cia Bidii TV official na no ũhũthĩre page-inĩ yakwa ya Nyox wa Njogu na jitagwo Nyox wa Njogu na karibu sana thĩinĩ wa studio citũ.
Asante.
Hihi no twambĩrĩrie na wĩre mwĩroreri wĩtagwo atĩa wĩkaga atĩa na umĩte kũ?
Mwĩroreri wa Bidii TV wĩtagwo Mary Miano the women rep wa Kenya National Union of Teachers Laikipia branch duly elected by the teachers of Laikipia. Na professionally ni ndi mwarimu kwa ihinda rĩrĩ ndi mwarimu wa junior secondary school. Na jukita muthenya wa umuthi tuchambue budget ĩrĩa tũraheirwo ta sector ya gĩthomo na tuone kana gwĩkundĩra tutwara kana ũguo nĩguo kũrĩ kana hihi kũrĩ ũndũ ũngĩ mwega ũngĩkwo kana gũikaire atĩa mwena wĩgiĩ gĩthomo thĩinĩ wa Laikipia County na makĩria bũrũri witũ wa Kenya. Asante sana.
Karibu sana Mrs. Miano. Na tukiambĩrĩria rĩ no wĩre mwĩroreri watwĩkire mwarimu atĩa nĩgetha rĩu tũkĩnyite kanjani kau gothe tũkambe tũkũmenye personally. Alafu rĩu tũgĩcoke tũgĩthiĩ hau hangĩ.
Personally ũrĩa niĩ ndatwĩkire mwarimu tuge it is godly. Tondũ no ngĩthi kĩrathi thaa ici ũria ciana iria twĩnacio no kenda gũtuĩka mwarimu. Ndiĩ kana nĩ warimũ warehire thĩna mũno kana nĩ mwarimũ warehirwo tũbeca tũnini kana nĩ mwarimũ ũteigaga wega twahota gũtaũkĩrwo wega no nĩ tũrĩtaũkĩrwo. Twana tũingĩ ũngĩtũria nĩ ũrenda gũtuĩka mwarimũ ti tũingĩ tuoyaga moko igũrũ. Twana tũingĩ tugaga twenda gũtuĩka ndagĩtarĩ wakiri wĩ gatũ maũndũ ta macio. Niĩ hakwa ngĩkũra ndiakũrĩte ngĩciria no nduĩke mũrutani. Niĩ ndendaga gũgatuĩka wakiri. Na rĩrĩa ndakũraga nĩ twagĩire na challenges ya gĩthomo tondũ ithuĩ twakũrĩire kũndũ gwĩtagwo Marumanet Forest. Na Marumanet Forest nĩ gwakinyire handũ andũ makĩingatwo forest. Na maingatwo forest 1988. So ngĩtuĩka affected nĩ gĩthomo tondũ thukuru iria twathomagĩra igĩthario ciothe aciari aitũ matiarĩ na gwa gũthiĩ gũikara. So no nginya tũngĩathire kũhoya ũikaro kũndũ. But niĩ my grandmother akĩnjĩra tũthiĩ nake kũndũ gwĩtagwo Rĩcaũ kwa Nyakenyua Nyandarua County. Ngĩhota gũthomera thukuru wĩtagwo kwa Nyakenyua primary. Ngĩcoka nĩ ndahotire gũ-perform wega because I was a bright student under all those amidst challenges. Ngĩhota gũ-perform wega na ngĩtwara national school. By then was Karema Girls. And from Karema Girls nilikuwa ngaloho juu sana. Wakati tulifika kuchagua universities in Kenya, si kuchagua university ya Kenya. So tukashikana as a gang of students na I incited them tukachagua university ya US na sisi wote tukaitwa US and I was invited to a university called Kansas Wesley University in USA. But my parents could not afford. They could not even understand what it was all about. No, aria twari nao, thank God, their parents could understand. All the nimahotire guthie US. All my classmates, aria twapuraite na guthie US. They are all now in US. So what I did, I didn't apply for a university in Kenya. So I was studied by that year. So from there, nidaikarire mucie the modo very discouraged and hopeless because I did not go to my university of my wish. Na kwoguo later on, ndigutu mucie niguo cifu wa gwitu area aanereire agituma ciana cia thukuru. Skero ithie cianire ciurie no wina mundu thomete agakinya form 4 na no ende guthie college ya walimu. So I visited one of my church pastor that time. Na ngimwira ni kuretwa andu aguthie college. I didn't have money, my parents could not afford. So ndamwira uguo akinjira do you have a letter of invitation? Ngimwira ngimunengera irwa riu ria invitation to a college, a teachers training college. Thank God he sponsored me.
Wow.
And I went to the teachers training college. Because now ilifika mahali nitafanya nini job. Na kuna watu wengi wako kwa that situation. The job that they are in is a nitafanya nini job. So I went to a teachers training college. Na nikamaliza. Nilipomaliza, thank God, I got an employment from the government. Immediately I got an employment. I went back to the university. Thank God to our president. The late President Mwai Kibaki. So when Mwai Kibaki came to the government, he opened degrees for teachers. And therefore, I went for training, the University of Egerton, and I did my education degree. That is in English and literature. And therefore, from there, that's how I became now a junior secondary school teacher. And I'm happily teaching. I'm happily teaching. Though my dream job, my career job, my dream was to be a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Yeah.
Na so far walimu unatwaraje?
I'm okay in teaching. I'm okay because I love it. I've come to love it because it's serving young children, nurturing them, giving them hope, and also giving them direction. Sipendi kuona mtoto ambaye akipita vizuri mtihani hana mtu ambaye anampea direction. Yangu ni kupea watoto direction. Kama kuna mahali naweza kutafuta funds, huyo mtoto aende akasome. Kama kuna mahali naweza kuguide mtoto on career guidance, ninaifanya hiyo. I don't want to see a child who is stranded. Because kama kuna mtu age come in my life when I was stranded, how yani in a way sikuwa ninaelewa how I could go to the university in US if I had a savior. Nowadays labda siku hizi ningekuwa nimeolewa hata na mzungu. Ningekuwa hata nimeolewa na mzungu, nasema nini wewe?
Okay.
Yeah, ningekuwa sasa naongea ile kizungu ninakitoa kwa mapua. Wewe si ningekuwa mbele from US my friend. Wakili kutoka Ulaya. Hey, yeah.
Rĩu wauga we women rep wanat na he mundu uratwirorera na ndoi natiĩkaga atĩ wĩra wa nat nĩkĩ. No ũtwerethere like thĩinĩ wa ndagĩka ta ĩmwe ũguo nat nĩĩkaga atĩa?
So wakati niliingia ualimu, I told you that I'm a human rights activist. In me, through my challenges, so I developed a kind of a human right to activism in a way that mi nataka kumtetea huyo mtu ama kumsaidia huyo mtu ambaye hana voice. I became a voice to the voiceless. And when I joined the teaching profession, I immediately went for a seat. That is the Kenya National Union of Teachers Women Rep, like Laikipia branch, so that at least I could be a voice to the voiceless. Na hapo ndipo nikachaguliwa kwa NAT. NAT ni kumaanisha ni Kenya National Union of Teachers. Kenya National Union of Teachers ni kusema ya kwamba ni mwalimu yoyote ambaye ni wa Kenya. Mwalimu yeyote ambaye anafunza nchi yetu ya Kenya, irrespective of their grades, irrespective of their levels, as long as they are teachers. Are we together?
Okay.
And the work of KNUT is a union of togetherness, a union of purpose, where teachers come together to agitate for their rights. You know, and all of them cannot talk on their behalf. So they must elect one to be their representative. And therefore, I got the privilege of being elected as one of those advocates.
Okay.
Yes.
Riu tukiariririe kiria giturehire haha. Na nguria atiriri, ni ura support finance bill?
Oh my God.
Kana arimu ri ni mara support finance?
Hicho sasa ni kizungu mkuti kwetu. Najua siasa zimeisha. Hatuna siasa tena. Hatufanyi siasa mpaka 2027.
Yes.
Then we have a government in place, a government that we love. And teachers feel that the finance bill is a good bill, but at the wrong time. This is the time that we are agitating for our salary increment.
Okay.
Because you can imagine now, a graduate teacher, a graduate teacher, newly employed by the Kenya government, get a basic salary of barely 34,000. 34,000. Whereas an MCA who is not a graduate is agitating for over 200,000. So you can imagine. And we were feeling as teachers that in Kenya, we are not well paid. And we felt that the Kenya Kwanza government would not think of deducting any amount of coin from the teacher's pay slip. But the first thing that our beloved President William Ruto would do is to increase our salary as teachers. And therefore, we would embrace the bill. Because with the right strategy, with the right structure, I think that bill, you know, we are told that we are going to have houses.
Yeah.
It's okay, fine. I could be having my own house, but I could own another house. No problem. But our question is this. Could our government consider increasing the salaries for teachers before deducting us? And therefore, if he increase and deduct, oh, we shall support it fully.
Na yusiri ili nera kirete nera nyihirio from 3% to 1.5.
It doesn't matter. I wish also if he was giving us an increment of 60%, and then he reduced the increase of 60% to 30%, then we would also take it. Yeah, but there is no language of increasing our salary. There is no such kind of a language. Cool. And you know, my friend Nyox, it is very disheartening when our president Kibaki came into reign. We would also talk the same language, that he inherited a crippled government that had no money. But when Kibaki came, he empowered people. He empowered human resource. And that is why he told teachers, when we went on strike severally, he told teachers, do you want money? Do you want more salary? Go to school. Go to school. And therefore, all of us, because when you see teachers teaching around here, ati unaona mwalimu wa primary anafunza primary, that does not mean that that teacher is a fool that teacher failed. No. You can see a person like me, that forced me to do so. But I was supposed to go to a university. So teachers went back to school. Kibaki was true to his words. He increased teachers' salary.
Neri ure ni urari uhoro wa increase ya salary na thirikari irauga gutirithia na marauga atiriri angikorwo ni murenda gwika atiri mutongoria wa bururi ndari rindi gukomba mbia athi na mbere na gukomba mbia nigetha muri muongererwo taringi mishara kana bururi ugie mbia arauga riu mwambe murengo iria ciho tugie na mbia tuike project iria tureka tukiheta ringi ta youth uguo arafu economy thie ikurite uguo arafu ni mugucoka muongererwo mbia.
Now we don't adopt. We don't adopt to his mind.
Why?
How do you give people money? How do you give people salary? Then because you want to create an economy whereby you are denying them their rights so that your economy can grow rather than coming up with industries. And in fact there is no country, maybe Singapore alone, that doesn't have a loan. Yeah, even us, the business people, prominent business people, even him himself as the president of the Republic of Kenya, I'm sure there is a bank he owns some loan. How do you expect a country also to survive without a loan? Why do I always like asking people. Now, when you see people who are employed by the government not receiving good salaries, take it to the bank. Everybody will cry. Because if I may ask you, how do the mama boga receive money from the government? How do the money trickle from the national government down to mama boga? The money comes through the government employees. For example, I, as a teacher, I receive my salary. When I receive my salary, I go to a shop and buy something. The shopkeeper gets money. I employ someone. I open a business. All right? Someone does the same. If I don't have money to employ someone, if I don't have money to buy something, even in a supermarket, now, where is the circulation? The person who is in the chain of the government to bring money down to Ajiku is the employee of the government. So if the employee of the government is denied enough money, then the Majiko down there must cry.
Sasa wakikatwa sasa for example riugo murare kore matira kimaanisha ni maikurehe bia icio kiria directly to Wajiko through riwagiko ni handu harakwo nyumba icio riu itigo giakwo mutumia wa ucuru ni akuruga ucuru athi uguo riu bia iria murare goiti icio cirakire hacio.
That's lies, my friend. How many Kenyans youth doesn't have employment?
Nige.
The youths that we have in Kenya, does it mean they are all mercenaries? Wote ni wa kujenga, ni wa mijengo, watakuwa kwa mijengo. Na hii mijengo inafanywa wapi? I want you to just be real. Be real. You know, unajua wakati mwingine tunapoongea tukiwa Nairobi, I always see people who are not real. How many youths just take a microphone, move around this town and announce, if you are a youth who is jobless, let's meet at the stadium. You know how many youths will come? You know how many will come? Another question, do we build these houses forever? So that is, we have not solved the problem forever. Because after my house is complete, then why do I need the mason? Huyo kijana juu amemaliza kujenga hiyo nyumba aende wapi? Way of giving our youths a job. You know, when Kibaki came, I never thought that the boda would be a source of employment. But when Kibaki came, he came with so many industries, so many of them. So what we are supposed to do is ask ourselves, what kind of industries can offer us, you know, permanent solution to our lack of employment, our unemployment to our youth. And by then, at least we shall stop attaching ourselves that this money that we are deducting people is the money that is giving our people employment. Never. I'm telling you, never.
Hey, mwiroreri ngwihoka niona keigwira maundu guku thiini wa Bidii TV ucio ni murugamo wa arimu kuringana na finance bill. Na riu ri ndukariganirwo no uthi na mbere na gutwariria namba citu cia SMS ni 0745921904. Ningĩ no uthi mwena wa Facebook twi live page ni cia Bidii TV na no uhuthire page yakwa ya Nyox wa Njogu na Mrs. Miano. Riu ri tuke hari uhoro wa budget. Hau ni ho ri uhoro ri. Budget ri ni muraheirwo almost half ya bill iria riu cia budget. Murugamo wa ucio wa kuhana atia kuringana ni muraroketirwo mbia iria nyingi muno giciriria
tuge atiriri tukuga ni turaroketirwo uguo kurathie tondu nie ndioi niki giatumire gatheti ya muthenya ucio you know, gatheti ya muthenya ucio the main heading, the main topic or the title was hard times.
Hard times.
And I thought that the scholars who wrote the gazette, hata kama inasemekananga ni ya kufunga nyama. These people are citizens of Kenya, and they are our children. They are our scholars. They do their own research. It gave us the title, Hard Times. Tukitoka hapo tukaenda tukaambiwa ya kwamba education has received
the lion's
share of the budget. Hatukatai. And kuna mambo mawili matatu. You know, we are given about 628.6 billion. Najua tukaambiwa ya kwamba kuna hiring of more teachers. And the hiring of more teachers, these are not permanent teachers, permanent and pensionable teachers.
They are interns.
These are just interns. And mark you, we still have our young men and women who are teachers, who are still on temporary, that is on internship. So we are praying that the government would consider its human resource. It is very important, very important. You know, a hungry teacher is an hungry teacher. And you know, with the system that we have today, it's called the CBC system. And this system I fully support. It's a good system. Because it is out of an academic kind of a system that brought us to such kind of a quagmire in our life in Kenya, where you have a youth who cannot create a job. Because as that youth was taught, he was told that the very important job is the white collar job. That's the most and the best job. But we have seen people who never went to school. I am not advocating for people not to go to school. But they have started their own jobs, their own businesses, their own industries, and they are really performing very well. So we have come up now with this CBC that I would ask our government to support fully. You know, I saw that in the junior secondary school that we have now, the government gave us 15 billion more 15 billion.
Yeah.
More 15 billion.
25.
Because teachers are not yet enough. Number two, we have no resources to teach. So we have no infrastructure. You see, you know, the junior secondary school was domiciled in primary school. And in primary school, I don't know the mentality we have in Kenya. because when you move around our localities, you are able to notice this is a secondary school, hii ni primary. Ati ni secondary, ino ni primary.
No gutire junior secondary.
Lakini ukinotice hivyo, kile kinakufanya unotice ni kwamba the buildings za secondary school and the gate ya secondary school is very smart and the class is very smart. Lakini ukikuja ya primary, the gate hata rangi haina, hata fence hakuna, the classes very poor, mambo kama hayo. And the government decided to domicile the same junior secondary to primary schools. I, as a junior secondary school teacher, we have challenges. The primary school has no laboratories, you know, no libraries, all right? No, you know, no facilities. Ikikuja ni mambo ya michezo, hakuna facilities. You see?
And your curriculum
and our curriculum is more practical than the theory part of it. It's more practical. So we have the challenges, and I still feel that the government should be more realistic.
Nyuraigwata ishi bilioni 25.5 cia junior secondary ni gukita infrastructure yo ya shukuru.
It's not enough. It will not be enough. The money is still very low, very less. It's a new program that need a lot of infrastructure development. But we are hoping, as we move on, Rome was not built on one day. We are hoping and we are praying for the government that they will continue improving our education, our education, and they will continue doing more. Huku mashinani. Unajua mashinani ni kubaya. In fact, I saw a program. I saw that they also give 5 billion for school feeding program. 5 billion for school feeding programs. And I support them because there are some schools ambapo mtoto hakuli. So I'm hoping that Wakenya wataokoka. That when this money italetwa Kenya, italetwa hapa, ipewe watu, wapewe watoto chakula, wajenge hizi mashule, wafanye nini? That surely this money itakuja kufanya ile kazi. Kwa sababu you know Kenya, corruption is a cancer. It's a cancer. Na hatuna mashini ya kutibu hii cancer. Na sijui tutafanya nini tumalize hii cancer Kenya ya corruption. Ya kwamba when you are given money by the government, you go and enrich yourself. Enrich yourself, misappropriate the fund, alafu mahali tu serikali ilianza inarudi zero.
Riure guria kiuria kingi to ntugo horo wa CBC ina 25 billion na ni njui arimu makiria ria aingi muno matrainitwo na system ya 844 he aria matoe guthomithia CBC. Riure budget ino nira kati nirarora ku retrain arimu aya nigetha mahote ku deliver CBC kwa ciana.
Yes. Kuna program, kuna pesa ambazo zimepewa TSC. Na hiyo pesa walimu wanafaa kurudishwa shule waende wasomeshwe. Yeah, but still it is a challenge. Kwa sababu wale walimu ambao wako na subjects ambazo zinafunziwa junior secondary ni wale walimu wa zamani kidogo. But hawa vijana wetu wenye ambao tunaajiri sasa junior secondary school, wengi wao hawana zile subject because ni wale walipata the five main subjects and their term was very academic. Unajua mwanzo sisi tukisoma education was not that academic, ati lazima mtoto akae kwa darasa mtoto akiramu kila kitu. People were competing like I don't know. Na nilikuja kusema ya kwamba that system was not a good system. Ni ile system ambayo ina produce mtoto, when you tell that child to cook ugali hawezi because hata hana time ya kupika ugali kwao nyumbani because the child is minuscule. Number
1.
Yeah, remember when we were in school. I remember when we were in school. Mwalimu angekuja mgeni, no, we are in a forest. Kwanza orientation ya kwanza ile tulikuwa tunafanya mwalimu ni kumtembeza kwa kichaka. Tunamuonyesha mahali tunatoa matunda. Tunamuonyesha mahali maji inachotoa. You know, education system that was very relaxed. Na tunamuonyesha miti ile akitaka kutengeneza mwiko wa kupika ni mti huu tunatumia. Tunamuonyesha kama meno imekuuma, tunatumiaga huu mti. Tunamuonyesha ukitaka ukimwa na tumbo huu mti ndio tunachemshaga tunakunywa tumbo itawa. You see? Very very interesting. Sasa ikakuja sasa wakati wa watoto wenye tuko na wao sasa. Mtoto ambaye hata hana time ya kubreathe, anatoka shule anakuja tena anachukua vitabu anaendelea mini. So now we have shifted now to a better system of CBC ambapo all of us now we are stakeholders including the parents. And leo unaona kuna sasa mtoto anatumwa anaambiwa nenda mfanye na mzazi. Ya kwamba hata wewe when you are judging a teacher ya kwamba hafunzi, hata wewe kama mzazi you are also challenged. Mtoto wako unamsaidiaje? Msaidie kupika ugali nyumbani. Go have time with your child. So hakuna ile maneno ya kuweka watoto na kublame kwa shule na kublame mwalimu. So we want to bring a holistic kind of a child mahali ambapo huyo mtoto ataweza kupigana na challenges ambazo tuko nazo za kimaisha na mambo kama hayo. Ya mtoto anaweza fikiria kwamba ninaweza kupika kahawa pale niuze na by jioni nitakuwa na 100 yangu 5. Sio mtoto akiona ati kuuza kahawa auze. Sio hiyo kazi. Yeye aliambiwa there is a white collar job. I must be in an office.
Okay. Mwiroreri tobe tukude tumai oro hanini tugicoka tuguthoma ndumiriri cianyu na namba no iria ndicenjetie tunywe tumayo hanini turacokereria na maundu mangi maingi tugathie haraihu.
Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu.
Hamwe ndetagwo Mary Kamau kana Wasami. Ũngĩenda rwĩmbo rũrũ tuĩke skiza tune yaku nĩ ũndũ mũhũthũ. Ũkũhihinya *837 *1978 hash. Jokere rĩngĩ *837 *1978 hash. Ĩno nĩ skiza na Bidii TV.
Uithage mathagu-inĩ maku.
Njĩtagwo Mũrage wa Kĩgoco na ũngĩenda rwĩmbo rũrũ rũtuĩke rũgambi thimũ-inĩ yaku nĩ ũndũ mũhũthũ. Ũkũhihinya *837 1757 hash. O rĩngĩ nĩ *837 1757 hash. No nĩ skiza na Bidii. Bidii TV gũkũ nĩ mũciĩ.
Wathani wakwa njakaniria tawa nyumĩtwo thutha nĩ nduma nene mbere ciruru iana maiga kũrĩa thũ ciakwa injetereire nĩndakuoya ũrekie mũraika
gĩkinya kũu ngore makomete ngoro-inĩ yakwa.
Njĩtagwo Mũrage wa Kĩgoco na ũngĩenda rwĩmbo rũrũ rũtuĩke rũgambi thimũ-inĩ yaku nĩ ũndũ mũhũthũ mũno. Ũgũthiĩ thimũ-inĩ yaku ũhihinye *837 1762 hash. O rĩngĩ nĩ *837 1762 hash. Rwĩmbo nĩ rwaingĩra thimũ-inĩ yaku. Neno nĩ skiza na Bidii TV.
Uri wa Mũrage? Oi. Oka. Torunga igere cia rure. Toruna.
Ocio.
Motonyi. Nĩndakinya mukinyire tene.
Uroka jongo citu.
Ire urugari. Niguo. Ona. Na ngiuka ri. He mbogo ya harurukira.
Ireko.
Gutire munini mukia.
Niguo.
Japani ni ndijakagwo.
Niguo.
Warehe ingi. Nindarehe ingi umuthi.
Niguo.
Igiuka ri. Niyo iharurukiire.
Yauga ati.
Torunga icio. Nigetha tuhature ruriri.
Niguo. Ndona tari cio thoni.
Ni uthoni.
Icio ri.
Na maruracio.
Ndona tari ruracio baba.
Nakwira niho tukiri.
Niguo.
Kwanyu atia?
Gwitũ ri. Na ithuĩ tũkwĩra huka mwago.
Ngai njega.
Nyene ri. Ĩgũtũraria na tũragira.
Muri kuraria mwaki.
Tũgagĩcokia ngatho. Kuona riũa rĩa wega wake.
Nĩ nyene.
Maya na mangĩ maingĩ marĩ gũkinyagira o haha mũtambo-inĩ wa Bidii TV. O mũthenya wa gatatũ ciehanda thinacara cia hwaĩ-inĩ nginya thaa 1. Tabarĩra-inĩ ya mũtugo na mũikarĩre wa Mũgĩkũyũ. Ũkĩreherwo nĩ niĩ Mwangi wa Mũrĩgĩ. Tũnyitanĩire na mũthuri ti
Mũmbũi Kamau wa Mũnyinyi
na mũthuri ti
Mbegĩ wa Mwangi.
Tũtikĩgĩa karĩko.
Mũri wa Mũrĩgĩ.
Mwiroreri wa Bidii TV twacokereria thĩinĩ wa studio cia Bidii TV na turarĩrĩria ũhoro wa finance bill na budget kũringana na muonere wa arimũ. Na studio-inĩ citũ twĩna Mrs. Miano nĩ turachambua nake budget tukona ni ha na ha ũhoro mbia iraroketio cia education, na twĩna mawoni ma aikari a Kenya makiarĩrĩria ũhoro wa education. Nĩtũkũmathikĩrĩria alafu Mrs. Miano nĩ gũcoka acokie mawoni macio. Mwiroreri wa Bidii TV nituona mawoni ngũrani ma a Kenya na nĩ marĩrĩria ũhoro wĩgiĩ HELB. Kwĩrwo atĩ marenda HELB yongongererwo mbia. Na muonere waku nĩ ũĩkĩ kũringana na ndeto ĩyo?
In fact, no tũcokerie ngatho President wa Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, mheshimiwa witũ. Tondũ mbeca cia HELB nĩ turonire nĩ hota ku increase from 15 billion to 30 billion, so almost by half. Our prayer is this, ya kwamba zile pesa zitawafikia wanafunzi hata alnidi. Ni corruption die in Kenya. So tunashukuru Mungu na tunajua kwamba watoto wetu watasoma. Na wale watapewa kazi hiyo ya kuangalia watoto wetu wanaposoma. Tafadhali patieni pesa watoto. Don't let our president down. Even if the president is straining with the budget and all this economy, we need people who are faithful, who can support him, so that this money can be put to where it belongs. So HELB loan, mambo tunaona itakuwa ni sawa, because from 15 billion, hata mimi am a beneficiary of HELB. I did, when I went back to the university, I got HELB, na nikasoma na HELB. So it is good. And when I got my employment, I was able to clear, because inaletwa mara moja na kwa payslip na inaanza kukatwa. Therefore, when our learners get this money, it helps the learners from the poor family, and they are able to achieve their dreams either quickly or as by their expectation. So hiyo ya HELB tuko na pesa ya kutosha. Tutasema sio ya kutosha, tutatumia lugha kutosha. Tuko angalau na pesa kushinda mbele. So from 15 billion to 30 billion. Yeah.
Riu ri tucokerie ndereti-ini ri hena uhoro wa digital kana program ya ICT. My understanding ni atiriri muonere wakwa ni murathomithia uhoro wigie ICT. Na riu ri ni raroketirwo mbia ukuga ni njiganu kana bado no murenda facilities kana infrastructure.
So when you talk of ICT, you are talking of human resource and the infrastructure. So we need those laboratories that got computers, the computers in our schools. We also need teachers who are specifically trained on those areas. Something else I have come to realize is that when I look at the subject breakdown of junior secondary, ICT is optional. It is among the optional subjects. Kwa hivyo ni kumaanisha only those schools that are well-to-do parents that will go for ICT. Maybe private schools. But a child wakule mashinani may not have the advantage of having the lessons kwa sababu maybe kwa shule hakuna computers na pia hakuna mwalimu wa computer. So I would urge the government to consider having the computers in our schools and more so trained teachers on ICT.
Wauga ICT ni optional?
It is an optional subject.
O muonere waku no itwike kiria itari optional nigetha to haria turi bururi-ini haria turi the world rate tura move na digital.
In fact it was supposed to be compulsory. But let me tell you, people ambao wanachora curriculum, they are very wise also. They are very wise in this manner that when they put this ICT as a compulsory subject, they know very well that they will have a challenge because there are no infrastructure, there are no computers, there is no human resource towards to that effect. Kwa hivyo wanaiweka tu pale. Maybe in future we would urge the government, in fact it should be one of the compulsory subject, ICT, because when you look at the global the way the global is changing now, things are changing. The world has become a global village because of ICT. So kufunza watoto wetu without ICT, then it is becoming hard. In fact, I'm supposed to be having, for example, if I'm having a lesson, I'm supposed to have my laptop, and the learner should have his laptop. So mimi ninafunzia mtoto through laptop na ninamtumia assignment, ninamtumia nini na yeye anarudisha I mark. That is where we are heading to, and that's where we should head to, so that now in Kenya we can be somewhere. So we have a challenge also in that line of ICT, because it is not a compulsory part of the subject. So a school without infrastructure we will tend to go for another subject like visual arts, home science, you know, agriculture, such things, and opt to leave the ICT because of the infrastructure. Yes.
Kaundu kangi ndironire karareketirwo mbia ni tauro cio theru mashukuru-ini. Na muonere waku hana atia?
I support the government because we have our girls who fails to go to class because of you know, that's a natural, it's a kind of a nature, a call of a nature of. But my fear is the same. Will this money, will these things come to schools? Ama zitaishia pale ukifika from Nairobi iishie Naivasha. Ukifika pande hii mtu alienda akalala huko Naivasha na pesa akamaliza zote na akajaza makaratasi ya kwamba I have distributed those towels to those schools. That's my fear, but I'm praying God that Ruto will get the right kind of people to work with, because I'm sure that the government always have a lot of money, but the misappropriation of funds, is the greatest problem here in Kenya.
And the corruption.
And the corruption itself. The greatest problem that we have. People have no heart for the others. It is themselves. Selfish ambitions. I want to own a lot of houses. I want to own cars, several fleet of cars. Yeah, but someone somewhere is languishing, and I'm eating his money. So I'm praying God that this money will come to our schools. We want to see them in our schools. If we don't see them, the voice of the voiceless will be louder. Yeah.
Rure to ile tuntua kiroro mwena wa pads re ina tuotohe.
You know, sometimes I always tell people, be real. You must be real. Boys, they don't receive method periods and such things. They don't receive. People with challenges are the girls. Kijana hakuna siku anakosa shule ati kwa sababu mwalimu nilikosa kuja shule because of hakuna siku kijana ataamuka uone ameharibu nguo. So this one hii ni ya mtoto msichana. Sio ya kijana. It is not that here we are not talking about equality and inequality of a kind. No. Hapa tunasema this one has a challenge because of being a female. Kwa sababu yeye ni msichana, kuna kitu yeye anapokea, mwingine hapokei. So and how do we, so that they can have fair chances, fair and equal level playing ground. What do? We try to help this one fight this challenge so that they can be at equal par with the other one. Otherwise sio kunena kusema ati ni boys ama nini. So what I would say is that when it comes to another line of counseling, guidance and counseling, counseling our young men and women, we must also be very careful about boys, because most of us, we see girls as threats, and we take to overprotect our girls. We tend to bring our girls to our side. We even don't want to know at what time the boy is coming home. Yeah, we want to know the girl. So it is the highest time that even the parents at home, they should be very much concerned about their boys. How is my boy behaving? Sio kijana anaenda disco usiku anakuja, but you don't worry, of course my boy will not have pregnancy. Unajua niyo ignorance abaye. That assumption ndio inafanya mtoto wa kijana apotoke because there is no much control like the girl child. So we should also have enough control for the boy child. And let us give them protection. Let's talk to our boys so that wakati kijana anaenda kushikana na the wrong kind of people, waanze kunywa bangi, madawa za kulevya, pombe na mambo kama hayo, the boy will have received protection from the parent. Hiyo tu ndio challenge yenye iko between boys and girls. Parents protect girls so much, but they don't care about their boys because they feel boys are men. That's not right. Let's now protect every child, girl or boy. Lakini hii maneno ya sanitary towels isije ikaonekana ati it is the girl who is favored. No, it is the girl who is not favored by the nature. And that's why we want to help her fight the challenge that she's fighting, so that they can be at an equal level playing ground with the boy child. Wazazi wachunge watoto wao. Not only girls, even boys. Kijana akichelewa ni lazima utoke kujua huyo kijana alienda wapi. Kama kijana alienda hunting and gathering, lazima ujue kijana alienda hunting and gathering wakiwa na nani. Na ataenda saa ngapi na atarudi saa ngapi, ako wapi. Sio unakaa ukisema after all msichana ndiye anaweza kupata mimba, kijana hawezi pata. So wherever the boy is, I don't care. That's the problem. Yes.
Sari uri tuhutie maundu magi mere. Megi arimo to kirekireria. Riu ri nekini rahirwo 5 billion ni undu wa examination na kuriha invigilation na facilitation. Riu ukuga atia?
Najua NEC is very important to Kenya. Kwa sababu ndio inaleta hii mitihani ambayo watoto wetu wanafanya. Na tumeona wakati mwingine watoto wakifanya mitihani wako na challenges. Na kwamba mitihani haifiki on time. Kwingine the weather does not allow mitihani ifikie watoto wetu. But that is not a big issue. the big issue now comes, mimi nilikwambia mimi ni advocate wa mwalimu. It comes when wakati nafika mwalimu halipwi, mwalimu anatengeneza mtihani halipwi, or anapewa pesa ambayo unajua wakati unaona walimu wetu wakienda kutengeneza mitihani, wakati unaona watoto wetu walimu wetu wakienda kumark exams, you know, walimu wanaenda wanapelekwa mahali kama tuseme wanapelekwa in a secondary school ambapo wanaambiwa wao watarara kwa deka zile zilikuwa zinalala na boys and girls. But when you look at the MPs, wakati wanaenda kutengeneza hizi budget, they are taken to good hotels. They eat well, they feed well. Why do they mistreat our teachers? Mwalimu anafaa apelekwe, ni mtihani unatengenezea mtoto wa Kenya. Yeah, you are supposed to be somewhere. Yeah, ili akili zako zisifikirie ya kwamba ninaweza kubeba huu mtihani, niende niuze, nipate kitu. You see? Usifikirie ya kwamba when you are invigilating an exam, unaweza kusaidia shule fulani imbe ili upewe kitu. You see? So our teachers, wakati kama mfano wakati unapatia mtoto wako your house girl, unampea mtoto. Unapatia mtoto house girl, unamwambia hii ndio chakula ya mtoto. Lakini house girl hana chakula. What do you think will happen? Atakula hiyo ya mtoto, ni mtoto wako atakosa kukula. So NEC should be given enough money. In fact, I'm telling you, in paid supervision. Naona it is very funny. Ya kwamba mwalimu anaangalia mtihani, analipwa tuseme 1,500 kuangalia mtihani. Tunakuja wakati wa kupiga kura. Yule mtu anapigisha kura na anaifanya siku 2, anaongwa 18,000. I want you to imagine 1,500, hiyo ni kusema mwalimu amelipwa pesa ngapi kwa siku? 500 kila siku. 500 per day. Ati unaona vile unaonanga mwalimu amesimama anaenda mwalimu na saa hiyo amenyang'anywa simu, amenyang'anywa kila kitu. Mwalimu aende akae hapo angalie mtihani ifanywe na watoto. Ati national exam. Alafu mwalimu anapokea 500 kwa siku. Unaona? So by the end of that process unapata mwalimu ati ana receive kwa simu yake after a very long duration 1,650. Na exercise zile zingine watu wanaenda seminar, unaona watu wanatoka na seminar, kwa seminar wanatoka na even 20,000 even so. Let NEC consider our teachers.
Nonore wata 5 billion ishi shijigana.
Money is never enough. Money is never enough. You manage what you have been given and you manage it wisely. Yeah? Sio wengine wakule, wengine wanyanyaswe. So pesa ipangwe kulingana na vile inatoka. It is 5 billion. Ipangwe vizuri na ionekane hakuna mtu amefinywa. Hata yule mwalimu ana mark mtihani na yeye ameongezwa kitu. Yule ambaye anaangalia mtihani ameongezwa kitu. Yule ambaye hivyo until mtihani, the whole process, kila mtu afikiri asikie ya kwamba that is fairly treated. Lakini sio kusubject mwalimu to threat. Sasa hiyo unamthreaten, mtihani ikiibwa tutakufuta kazi. Nini ikifanywa tutakufuta kazi. But this person, you have not enumerated this person well. Yeah, so wewe ni threat kwa sababu unajua kile umefanya. You have denied him or her his right. That is why now you are using threat. Yes, tukiondoa threat na kila mtu aconsider kila yule mtu mwingine. Yeah, things in Kenya will be sober. We shall sober up. Yeah.
Iure, ni mudorori ohoro wa promotion ya alimu na gatheti ya muthenya wa Friday guess ni agwagati alimu ni matetaga muno ni to maturaga handu hamwe riu na mararoketro almost 2.5 billion ya promotion ya alimu.
In fact the Australia na wele TSC egeretie gwetha arutani ege promote matuike principals, deputy principals, head teachers and deputy head teachers makaga. No managa niki. Before you become a head teacher, before you become a principal, there is a grade you are supposed to have. For example, if you want to be a head teacher, you must be in a grade they call C4. C4 for you to qualify to be a head teacher. But woe unto our teachers. Walimu wetu waliwekwa stagnating to a certain grade. Kwa hiyo grade hakuna promotion. So mwalimu ako pale kwa ile grade. So when the advertisement is made for promotion as a head teacher or a deputy or a principal or whatever, there is nobody in that grade that they want to promote to the next level. So teachers have really, it is practical now. It is practically now that we can see. Because nimeona hiyo kitu imeadvertise you thrice now. TSC kikremu hawapati walimu that are qualified because our teachers were made to stagnate in one grade, ara kwa grade moja. You can imagine a teacher who went to school and graduated, is a graduate of 2014. How many years from 2014
Those are
to now?
almost 7 years.
7?
7.
Is it 7?
It's 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah, 11.
11 years. And that teacher has never received any promotion. I have evidence. I can produce it. From 2014, that teacher has never received any promotion. My friend, where do you expect to get a teacher to promote as a head teacher, deputy head teacher, principal, deputy principal? The government must give money to Teachers Service Commission so that our teachers can be promoted to the next grade. Yeah, because I saw the allocation of the teachers promotion was 1 billion. 1 billion. And if I remember, if my memory can serve me right, I remember Nancy Macharia asking for about 2.2 billion. 2.2 billion. So that tells you that Nancy received half of what she asked. Almost half of what she asked, 1 billion.
1 billion.
So will that also be enough for the teachers promotion? Nancy Macharia ni yeye ako jikoni. Ni yeye anajua wale walimu ako na wao. And that is why she's asking what she thinks is enough for her teachers. But amepewa nusu ya hiyo pesa. So teachers will continue crying for promotions.
Rure, no uge corruption ni one of the major challenges in our face budget, you know.
In fact, in Kenya, problem ile kubwa Kenya, sisi wote tunasema corruption. We always talk of corruption. When you look at a budget, ambayo imetengenezwa, you know, a country or a nation is just like a home. Mahali ambapo tunatengeneza budget zetu. Na huwa unatengeneza budget ya kwako depending on what you receive, yeah, and what you expect ya kwamba utapokea kutoka kwa mabiashara zako na nini na nini. So you make a budget, and when you are making a budget, you make a very fair budget. Very fair to everyone. Hebu nikuulize, na ukichukua pesa hiyo ya budget unapea mama, unamwambia sasa tulikuwa tumebudgetia this year tutatumia sukari ya shilingi 3,000 mwaka huu. Alafu unapatia mama, enda ununue sukari. So mama anaenda, badala ya kununua sukari, ananunua half of the sugar, hiyo ingine anajibaba na kiatu. Yeah? Baba na yeye anashika ile budget ingine imebaki. That is the time he gets time to celebrate with the friends. Na mshatengeneza budget ya nyumbani, yeye yake akipewa anaambiwa nunulia lipia watoto fees na nini na nini, kwanza anaenda anaingia kwa club anakunywa hiyo pesa. What will happen by the end of the day? Utakuwa na shida kubwa sana. The best thing is that when we have a budget, this is the budget we have. Hatuwezi kuiba kama nchi. Yeah? We cannot also go borrowing everybody. Yeah, it's very shaming sisi tukiwa ati Kenya sasa mahali tumefika, si ndio tutaenda kuomba pesa Tanzania, si ndio tutaenda kuomba pesa Uganda. These people should be coming to borrow from us. Na kwa hivyo all of us should take care of what we have. Tamaa nyingi ya Wakenya ikwishe jameni. Tamaa. I have seen people with a lot of resources zenye haziwasaidii wameziacha. Yeah. Why grab a lot of? Can't you live like the Bible? Where someone saying all is valid. Somebody said that all is valid. You know, this guy had so many wives, so many concubines, everything. He had everything. And ilifika mahali akasema, All is vanity of vanity. Wacha pesa za Wakenya zifikie Wakenya. Pesa za barabara zifike kwa barabara. Pesa za masomo zifike kwa masomo. Pesa za the needy people ifikie wale needy. And then we have a good country. We make a little heaven down here in Kenya, where all of us are satisfied with what God is giving us. And I'm telling you, things will be so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Producer wakwa ranjira ati mathaa maitũ nĩ mathiru na tũtanarĩkia gĩbindi kĩa ũmũthĩ rĩ, Mrs. Miano nĩ egũtwĩra kaũndũ ka mũico na angĩkorwo nĩ ũrenda kũmuona no harĩa ũngĩmũkora maũndũ ta macio nĩgetha tũrĩkie.
Sawa sawa. Mwĩroreri wa Bidii TV ndagũcokeria ngatho mũno nĩ ũndũ wa gũtwarana na ithuĩ harĩ uchambuzi wa budget ya Kenya and more in relation to education. Na hakwa ni mwene ndĩra hope maũndũ nĩ mekwagĩra kwa sababu hatuhami Kenya. Kenya ni nchi yetu. Ningeomba ya kwamba tuache siasa, tufanye kazi. Kila mtu afanye kazi. Kila mtu acheze laini yake na acheze vizuri. Watu waachane na siasa za 2027. Watu wafanye kazi. Wakati huo ukifika, tutafanya siasa. Lakini kwa sasa tufanye kazi. Wale wako na mashamba, walime mashamba zao, tupate chakula za kutosha Kenya. Wale wanafundisha watoto, fundisheni watoto, watoto wetu waweze kufanya vizuri, waweze kuwa responsible Kenyans and citizens of this country. President wetu, fanya kazi yako. Opposition leader, kimbiza serikali, hiyo ni kazi yako, so that serikali ifanye kazi vile inafaa. Kila mtu unapoamka asubuhi, jukumika mahali katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, so that we can all move forward. Na usifinyilie mwingine, kula kilicho chako, wacha mwenzako enjoy kilicho chake. Tamaa ilimuua fisi. Kenya yetu haitakufa kama fisi. Tamaa yako isikue kama fisi. Let us make this country a good place for all of us to live in and enjoy. Mimi sasa ninatoka hapa kwa hiki kipindi na mimi naenda kufanya kazi ambayo nimepewa na walimu. Ile kazi walimu wamenipa ya kuongea, to be voice to the voiceless. Sababu walimu wote hawangejaa hapa tuchambue haya maneno. Mimi yangu nimemaliza. Sasa ninaelekea kufundisha watoto ambao Mungu amenipa, so that I can make them responsible citizen. Siasa zimekwisha, tufanye kazi. Kenya is a working nation. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thengio muno ni gwitikira gwitwo no getika na ngwihoka mwiroreri ni wathoma kaundu kamwe kana meri uhoro wigie budget na ikiringithanio na uhoro wa githomo. Na hau niho tugukinya mwisho tabarĩra ĩno ya tabarĩra ĩno, na ndukariganirwo atiriri mugerage wa Kigoco ni eguka haha mena ni meguthi na mbere na guchambua budget, na ndukathenge mitambo-ini nituracokereria.
Urerorera Bidii TV. Bidii yetu ni nguvu yetu.
Hello my viewer, are you looking for a quiet and serene environment? Eastward Garden Hotel Nyahururu is the place to be. Eastward Garden Hotel has friendly and professional staffs to take care of you while you are on board. With 2 restaurants, we offer an al kate menu with both African and international cuisines. We also have a barbecue center for your nyama choma delicacies. The hotel is also ideal for accommodation, for business and also leisure travelers. We have clean rooms, clean accommodation with hot showers and private parking bays, and a complimentary breakfast to kickstart your next day. Here at Eastward Garden Hotel Nyahururu, we are the ideal center for your conferences and seminars. With a capacity of 200 and 100 pax respectively, We offer you the most modern conference facilities with LCD projectors, whiteboards, flip charts and flip chart boards, and a stable Wi-Fi to support you through your whole workshop. Eastward Garden Hotel is located along Koinange Road, 500 meters past Deliverance Church, opposite the slaughterhouse. Our contacts are 0717 172 432. Eastward Garden Hotels, quality services and products.